What up, everyone? Approximately 14,000 years ago, humans decided to settle down. We established the first places where we can actively live and work together. We founded the first towns and cities in the ancient times. And back in the Middle Ages and modern times, they kept improving. And now mankind is in front of another revolution in case of the cities, because we started working on smart cities. So if you're interested, then stay here and buckle up.
We can kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out.
According to the European Commission, a smart city is a place where traditional networks and services are made more efficient with the use of digital and telecommunicational technologies for the benefit of its inhabitants and business. It means smarter urban transport networks, upgraded water supply and waste disposal facilities, and more efficient ways to light and heat buildings. It also means a more interactive and responsive city administration, safer public spaces, and meeting the needs of an aging population. A city is considered to be smart with two admissions. The first is technology and the second is the quality of life. All the things that is packed together by a smart city can be ranked in one of these categories. Moreover, these things are in close relation, as the better the technology, the better the quality of life. And also the better the quality of life, the more technology improves, or at least in most of the scenarios. A smart city is highly based on data. This system would collect data from everyone and from everywhere in order to develop the quality of life and living as a community. This system will help in shopping, energy consumption, education, transportation, and so on. But now let's get into a deeper dive in case of the probabilities we will open up with smart cities. This system not just requires a tremendous number of sensors, but as well connection between everything and AI technology. The level of connectivity and actually smartness will be built up with three levels. The first is technology, connection, and sensors. On the second level, the implementation of applications and processing information. And on the third level, the actual adaptation of these, resulting better decisions and behavior. Every data from cars would be collected, and the center of the smart city could actually send a signal to the cars, self-driving cars, to change routes in order to ignore traffic jams. By this, actually everybody could ignore traffic jams. Of course, this is more like a dream situation. In reality, studies showcase that it could only decrease traffic with 50%. On top of that, the public transport in a smart city is way more important than in a regular one, because the public transport would be always on time, as there wouldn't be any waiting, especially because of the self-driving solutions and also apps which we could use in order to improve all this. Different crime rates could be significantly decreased in a smart city with even 40%. First of all, real-time crime tracking would appear, which could actually be in every little corner of the smart city, and this could help catching thieves, smugglers, burglars, robbers way more easily. In emergency situations, every second counts, and a connected system of mapping and driving could significantly improve the quickness of emergencies getting into locations. Moreover, the system could help finding the best routes possible and send a signal to cars to drive off from the road. And if that wouldn't be enough, home securities, smart surveillance would appear and improve all this. And as well, your smart home could actually easily alert the police about a particular case happening in your house. The future is green. We hear this sentence everywhere, and actually, the future of the cities is green indeed, in order to make it more livable, better, and bigger. An enormous number of technologies are under development just in order to decrease emissions and disposal. Solar, wind, and fusion would be the main sources of energy, and I can go as far as to say the biggest investments happening in the field of solar energy. Energy consumption would be also decreased by building automation, dynamic electricity pricing, and mobility applications. All this could result in 10 to 15% of decrease in emissions. However, for instance, the EU proposed to be a net emitter by 2050. So maybe there are going to be some complications, as this is way less than not emitting. And also, water and air tracking systems would make it tell the public, which by we could track and actually clean air and water, and this would make something crucial, resulting in a better quality of water and air. We cannot really predict the future of social life and entertainment. However, social media will stay in the center of it. Whatever it will be called, it will stay in the center. However, this could also mean a connection between the people and the local governors, which could also mean sending out of informative and life-saving messages about vaccination, sanation, safe sex, or adherence. And this could especially benefit those who are undereducated and underqualified. Moreover, entertainment facilities would appear everywhere, as we previously discussed. In the center of the smart city, there is this thing called quality of life, and there is a need for entertainment facilities. And these facilities would equip technologies like virtual reality. On top of that, we wouldn't forget about the connection with nature, so a lot of parks and green areas would be established in a smart city. Working in a smart city would mean all the other things we previously discussed, as it is based on each other. This has effect on each other. And actually, this would mostly appear in the bigger usage of applications and also sharing in work and connectivity in work, which could mean a more efficient way of working. On the topic of finances, there are concerns whether the rich can only actually buy houses in a smart city or no. And for the beginnings, I believe, and most of the people believe, that only rich people will live in smart cities, but later on, actually, it can be applied to the finances of everyone. Or this is the hope, at least. Smart cities would also create a numerous number of new jobs, but a lot would be taken away by robots as well, which is pretty sad. Possibility of a smart city is countless. And actually, this can bring us the closest to perfect work sharing. Of course, there are issues with privacy, and also government will know everything about us and where we are. So new restrictions and new laws should be applied in a smart city. Furthermore, the defense mechanism of this system has to be the highest class as well. And also, smart cities will be part of our future, whether we like it or not, because they are already under construction, for example, in Egypt, Malaysia, India, in Europe, and actually all around the world. They will bring a new era for humanity. And whether we like it or not, it will happen. I just really hope it will be open to everybody, because this could bring the most fabulous cities of all time. And if you are interested more specifically of undergoing constructions and established cities, then let me know in the comment section below. Because this was all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then hit us a like, subscribe, and also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And as usual, see ya after the blackout.